Today I'm going to be creating some journaling pages using Amy Plans Things Dutch Doors Volume 2 Fresh Picked. I love this first collection here. It is so pretty and I want to bring this in to this journal, and I really want to create some horizontal Dutch doors in here. Welcome back. I'm Tina from It's a Wonderful Plan. I saw something that Amy did, so she definitely inspired me, and of course I don't want to do exactly what she did. I really, really want to use this. That is such a beautiful sticker, and I really want to bring that in here and kind of create like just a flower garden. So I want to do 3 pages. We're going to do horizontal pages. Okay, so this is going to definitely be a little bit different for me. Okay, so I'm going to actually flip the book around because since we're doing this like horizontal. Now this sticker, going to go at the very top. So this is the first time I'm working with her stickers. So I like taking some of the tackiness off because I am notorious for laying things down crooked. This way it helps me to be able to pick it up and reposition it as I need to. So now I really want to get this close to the spine as possible. Two rows. I need to make sure that whatever I lay down on this part will like cover enough there. So I'm going to come over here, these like individual flowers, because I'm going to be cutting around this, and then that gingham will like peek through. I am kind of working from one side, and then I'm going to meet in the middle. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Just kind of grabbing whatever fits together, and then I will figure it out from there. The only thing I want to be careful of is that I don't grab the wrong things because I need to make sure I match it up with the other side. So I don't want to grab like 2 of the same. So I think what I want to do now is I want to cut that out because I want to see kind of like what I'm working with here. So I'm going to grab my forgiving mat. I've been using my crafting knife from Archer and Olive, but I'm going to bring out my Gyro-Cut for this one and see how it goes. I haven't used this one in a little while. I don't know why. It's just been, I guess it's just been like the crafting knife has been working well for me, so I really haven't needed it. But the Gyro-Cut is really nice because it's going to get like in here, all these like little curves. This gets a little bit dicey because you're really close to the edge, or the center, I should say, of the journal. So we're going to go this way. And yeah, I'm going to use some scissors here. Oh, but look at that. Turned out cute. Okay. And you can really only get so close because you don't want to damage the integrity of the actual like binding here. Although I do feel like I could get a little closer, maybe if I used my knife. The thing is that I don't want to like go too deep because I don't want to cut the page below. So let's see how that works out. And that worked out pretty good. Okay, great. All right. Oh, and that looks really pretty. I like that. All right. Wasn't quite sure if that was going to cover what I wanted it to. Super cute. Okay. So now we're going to come over here and we're going to use this sheet here. We're going to use this sticker. Well, I could use that sticker, or I could use, I think I want to use this one. It's going to lay over. Let's see. So let me grab this one here. It's a big sticker, so of course you just want to kind of be careful with it. I like to wrap it on my hand. That seems to work really well for me. And I'm not going to lay it on this page. I kind of want to get an idea of where I want to lay it. So I'm referencing this right now. Okay, put a little pencil mark. Let me grab, whoops, let me grab my page. And let me make sure I've got the right one here. Okay, so that's my reference. And I like to mark both sides when I'm dealing with the dots because my eyes will like cross over the lines and I'll get confused on where I'm supposed to lay it down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. I'm going to have it come over, I think, a little bit off of the center. And I want to weigh this page down a little bit because it's kind of popping up a little for me. So let's get this like tucked in here. I like to kind of use the edge of here, my tweezer, that tends to help. It's a little softer, rounded piece. That's cute. Okay, so now let's cut around and then I could see what I need to fill in because I'm sure I'm going to need to fill something in. Okay, so we're going to come this way. If you'd like to see a full flip through of this and the other books that I picked up from Amy, I will link that video for you down below. All right, so now I do have like some white spaces in here that I want to fill. All right, there we go. So I went ahead and I filled it in. So now it just looks like a beautiful field of flowers there. Super cute. Okay, now I get to do the flip side. All right, so now let's start off with the big stickers. So this one, I'm gonna bring this over. I'm gonna flip it around, I think, because I think it'd just be easier for me to see. And look at that. Look at the way that just fits in there. I'm super excited. Awesome. So exciting. I love it. All right, now I'm gonna cut this. I could fill in some other flowers in there to really kind of like make this go across, but let's do the flip side here first and then I will figure that out. Okay, so now here we go with the matching. Hopefully I didn't use any of the mirrored ones. Okay, so we're gonna start on this side, and this one here should be this one. So it should match up right there. There we go. Okay, and then the next one is the yellow, this one. And now I want to bring this pink over. Let's see, can I make that happen? I'm going to try to make that happen because look at, I have this piece here. Okay, obviously it's not going to fit across, but if I grab this piece, I'm going to piece that together there. Okay, I made that work. All right, so now I want to work on filling this side, and I want to make sure that when these pages flip over, you know, this looks nice here. And I want to bring in some of the washi, and I'm trying to think which color. All right, so now I want to do this box thing that she showed. Let's see if I can get it right. This is creating a box with washi, and this is something that Amy has demonstrated on her YouTube. And I think I'm going to bring this one up all the way. All right, so she creates the four edges there, and I believe she cuts right like diagonally. So let's see. I haven't practiced this, so we shall see if I do it right. Okay. Then you take this off, and you take this off. Oh, I didn't cut all the way through. So that's the problem. You got to cut far enough, which is always my thing. I never cut far enough. I always feel like I'm going to cut through the page. But there you go. That's cute. I like it. All right. So that was a cute little technique. She had done the full page though. So, and she brought this down. I decided to have mine like pushed all the way to the top because when I flip this, I wanted it to be like covered for the most part here. All right, now I want to bring some of these boxes in here, and I want to kind of like tie this all together. So really I like this, the idea of bringing this box in here because this is the only color that's not represented here. And then I do have some of these like already made clusters, and this is actually a really nice one. I think I'm going to bring that in. Let's see where this is going to go. right, so I have this big one, and then I have this big one here. So I'm not sure if I want to bring this here or if I want to bring this here. I kind of like the idea of bringing this here. This really just kind of like fills this whole like area in. All right, here it is. I love the way that this turned out. Let's do a little flip through here so you can see the final. And I have this beautiful flower garden in my journal. So pretty. I had a lot of fun doing these horizontal Dutch doors. And of course, I used Amy Plants Things Dutch Doors Volume 2. Now, Amy does do all of the drawing and she is like doing everything herself. So I am not an affiliate. I'm not even sure if she has affiliates. I know she also has like a Patreon. You know, if you want to check her out, be sure to take a look and see what she has to offer. She's got a lot of beautiful things. Look at that. I just admire people that can draw. I think that that is wonderful. So I love being able to support small businesses. And if you want to see a full and detailed flip through of this sticker book, along with the other items that I picked up from her shop, including these washi tape here, then you could go ahead and check out that video. I will link that for you so you could take a look at that and make sure you go check her out. I'll link her shop down below and give her some love, okay? Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you had some fun here with me today. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and be sure to be subscribed and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of the videos that I share. And drop me a comment down below. Let me know, have you tried doing Dutch doors? Have you done just like the vertical Dutch doors, or have you tried the horizontal ones? I'd love to hear your creative stories. So drop that down below in the comments. And if you watch this video all the way through till the end, pick a flower emoji and drop that in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.